the generation that we live in, and the way society has gone, they only respect badness. They,
Everything in the hood that's bad is good. Everything that's good is bad.
yeah. So people.
How's that? It's just flipped.
So if you're coming with your positivity and you're doing things the right way, you probably have to work twice as hard now. Do you get what I'm
I
saying?
do.
If
Yeah, I do.
you come out and you cheat and you show that I can do it the wrong way or whatever, people respect it, and it's hard because and it's something that I kind of toil with as well in my own head at times, but it's just what we live in, and at the end of the day, the real will rise to the top, and I'm glad
The cream always does. The cream
yeah,
always does. I'm glad you said that.
and I'm glad that you're doing well because I've seen. I'm not plugged in like that at times. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm not, but if I'm not plugged in and I come across something and I come across it regularly, I know that person's doing well. You're doing something right. Do you get what I'm saying? And I've come across your content time and time again. I think the one that made me laugh the most was the football coach.
The gaffer.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
When I see that, it makes me laugh. Do you get what I'm saying? And I'm glad that you're doing well, and I'm glad that after having this conversation with you, it I'm happy to know that okay, he's done it the right way. He's actually a real person. Like you've probably made your mistakes, but who hasn't made their mistakes? Do you know what I mean?
and I'll be honest to you, bro. I probably will continue to make mistakes. As a human being, I don't know what's in front of me within the next month, day or two. Who knows what situations that I could be in? And we're here to make mistakes and learn from them. There's no happiness without sadness. If you don't know what sadness feels like, you won't know what happiness feels like, etc., etc. So it's yin and yang. It's how life works. But I promise you now, like, I could have been in this big house as a big influencer doing a whole set of madness, bro. Like, the offers that I got to do what people asked me to do, not the pranks and the stupidness and all of that. Of course, bro, I could have been the king of that. I said no. I said, nah, man, I don't want my brethrens. Brothers knows, I grew up respecting my elders, yeah. I looked up to my elders, yeah, all of them. Lee Moneyman Perry. If you ever called him Moneyman, he used to give us money. This guy was a bad man. I know he was doing a madness, but we looked up to our elders. Marcus Paul, God rest his soul. My brother Darren, shout out to all them, man. All the big boys we looked up to. Them man never let us down, and they never ever. Yeah, they went to jail and they done what they did and blah, 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 blah. That is what it is. And, they never knew about what I know about now. But with me, it's like, I feel like I'd be doing my ends an injustice if I walk into Hackney or South London and I'm just some clown. I'm a clown. My brethren's are like, yes, Hack, man, see you dash that egg at that you's face. That was all right, I don't want that recognition, bro. I don't want man to say, yeah, when you grab that chick and dashed her in the pool and poured bare fucking sunflower on her face, fam. Really? Really? Do I want that recognition? No, I want someone to say, brother, that little short film that you did about this and that whole story on plant-based and not putting dead carcasses in your body and that bad energy and surrounding yourself with the right man then, because let's be honest, bro, when we were young, no one told me about surround yourself with fucking positive energy and surround yourself with winners. No one told me that. My brother was out there doing what he was doing. I looked at my brother, see him doing it. He never said to me, listen to me, yeah, don't stay away from that. Come on. When I was out on my BMX with my brethren, you weren't there to tell me what to do. I had to learn myself. So I had to be the cool kid. I had to start doing a little, what we were doing when we were young? Come and help out with this and do this and breaking fucking fireworks sticks off and dashing it in letterboxes and running off and knock down ginger. And we grew up around that. I had to break the generational mold and start to learn from, as I grew up and grew up older, I had to conduct myself in the right way. So by me, I'm not living this lavish lifestyle now. I know certain man see the little kettles on your wrist and that, like, it's not what people think. You get me? I'm happy and I'm so comfortable and I'm very, very comfortable. And I pay my mortgage, I pay my bills, and I'm good like that. I'm a happy kid, but I could have been in a very, very much better situation. Like, not saying, no, sorry, I take that back. Not better, but financially 100%. But you know what? That would have been me selling out and being the person that I'm not. And I might have been sitting in this little yard that was paid for by YouTube or Facebook and that, but I would have been disrespecting myself and all my brethren and my family, all of that. So I'm so happy and proud of myself that I didn't decide to take the wrong. You know, when Neo, you had Morpheus and said, "What pill do you want to take, the red or the blue?" I took the blue pill, cuz I didn't want fuck the red pill. I'd rather be sitting in my rocking chair when I'm an old man one day and someone says to me, "Haks, how comes you never did that back in the day? You could have been rich." I would have said to my man, "You know what, bruv? I'm rich in heart and rich in feelings and rich in everything else. I don't need that." Bob Marley, all them man are inspirations to me, bruv. Like Bob Marley says, what is rich? It's true. What is rich? Do you need this? Do you need that? You don't need none of that. As long as I got my good friends around me and we're living a good life, you see what's going on now. We're living in, this is World War, I don't know, how many world wars have there been? 3, 4?
2?
Whatever it is. I don't care about history either. That's all bullshit. But this is a war. We are at war right now, considering what we're in and how the world is working at the moment. This is a cyber war, and mentally it's a mental war. Like, we are literally at war. So it's just about staying humble, being a good person, and just understanding that life, what matters is living in the now. And I'm glad Brad has mentioned that book, because I'm going to go and order that on Amazon right now.
Yeah. Maybe let's give you your royalties for that one, Brad.
yeah, still.
But yeah, no, and go on, Brad.
No, go on. You've got a question. Go on.
Yeah. No, all I was going to say was a big part of this podcast is to inspire people who watch it and everything. Just to show that them can come on, women can come on. We ain't had one yet, but we'll get one on, and just, you know, be their normal, authentic selves. But at the end of the day, people will know and see that, you know, no matter what your circumstances are, or no matter what card you were dealt with, you can make something of yourself. Do you know what I'm saying? And you're such a good living testament of that. And the fact that you come here and you said, I was a little terror or whatever it was that you said, but you've made something, like, it's positive, and people watching this will also, you know, see that and learn from it and get.
I hope so, man. Yeah, I really hope so. Even if we change one person's life, it's good enough, man. One person's mentality, and even if we give one person a little boost, you know, because I know, bro, if I could go back to the hood and take every one of my mates out of that, I mean, how kids live in these estates is beyond me. I mean, this is, again, another podcast for another day, but it's not easy, bro. It's not easy. And I understand and I get it. And I don't like drill music, and I don't like the music that's influencing the kids today. And I disagree with it, but it's like desperation, man. These kids need something to get out of them ends, bro, because the government and how everything works, bro. Like, how do you expect these kids to do better in life when all they've got is that? Like you said, I'm a great testament to that, bro. Like, I've seen it with my own eyes. Man grew up. I had to wash in a wash hand basin when we used kettles to have a hot bath and them thing. So we grew up around that, you know. And there's people living rich lives and doing all this madness and all of that. Like, it's not easy for the youth. Like, how do they expect people to get out of the ends when they don't know what to do?
Yeah.
So it's all mad. It's all mad. I could sit here talking for hours about that stuff. But brothers, I know you got something to say, bro.
No, and I was just going to touch on that, about why we done this podcast was to, as Daps said, inspire. And you just said, even if it's one person, give them a little bit of hope. That's why it's called hope. But for going back to a 14-year-old or 15-year-old you, if there's a 15 or a young kid watching this and are stuck in a situation similar to what you were in, what advice would you give them?
Firstly, what a great question. And I've never, ever been asked that, according to what I remember. But the one thing that I will say 100%, I mean, not one thing, there's a few things, but make sure you pick your circle and have the correct circle. I understand, and I really do get it. It's not easy. And I know that it's hard, because sometimes you don't have a choice, like, especially in the ends, you don't have a choice. It's either be with the cool kids or get picked on by the cool kids. But this is a message to them kids as well. Stop bringing down your brothers. Everyone's the same. If you live in a concrete jungle, you're meant to look after each other. Stop bringing them. Don't bring no one down. Don't bully no one. Lift them up, help each other. If you are a young kid sitting in a bedroom right now and you do feel lost, just sit down, think logically and breathe a little bit. Come off your computer, come off, don't watch nothing negative. Don't listen to drill music. I'm so sorry for any drill artists out there right now, but I hope that they can understand that their music is not inspiring whatsoever. I don't care if you're a bad man, you think you're bad and you're out here saying, don't talk about the industry. We all know that drill music doesn't inspire the youth. All it does is just give them negative thoughts in their heads and all of that. Stay away from negative bullshit. Watch stuff on YouTube that's going to inspire you, how to work on yourself, your mentality, food that you eat. Food is the most vital thing because food does help you get rid of negative thoughts. It doesn't, because the food that you eat, whether people believe it or not, it does absorb negative energy. It does, it really does. Because when you're eating a dead carcass, it absorbs that energy. You feed it by watching and listening to negative stuff. Programs are called programs for a reason, because our brains are computers. And for the youth of today, when you're watching these things constantly, every day, all that your brain is doing and your subconscious mind is being programmed via negative things. So stay away from negativity. Watch things that are going to make you happy. Comedies, laughter, everything else. Talk to your mum, talk to your dad. Please don't ignore them. I did that as a youth. I was rude to my parents. I regret that. I'm not anymore. Well, haven't been for years. But as young kids, we grow up to like, shut up, mum, shut up. You don't know, they do know. Talk to your parents. If there's something that you don't feel that's right, if something's going wrong at school or something's going wrong in the streets or whatever it be, if your friends ain't treating you the right way, talk to your mum, talk to your dad, talk to your uncle, talk to your elders, talk to your older cousins, your older brothers, whatever it be. Don't feel alone. And especially, like, if you feel you have a talent, watch things on YouTube or on TV. If you think you're an actor, if you think you can sing, build your platform, but build it in the right way. Talk to people, message your favorite influencer. Like, God, you know, like, there's times when I get messages from young kids and they're like, Haks, man, I need this, I'm lost or I'm depressed. I help as much as I can, man. There's certain young kids out there, they can vouch for me that I'll send them messages back. They say they're lost and depressed, and I'll just message them back because I was that kid. For me not to message that young kid back, I feel like I'm doing injustice to myself because I was that little kid that was lost them days. So just, you know, watch things that will inspire you. Don't watch no negativity. Don't listen to crap music. You know, anything that goes in your ears is absorbed by your brain and by your gut. So that's the advice I can give to them. Only positive stuff that you should absorb. Don't drink Red Bull. Don't drink Coke. I'm sorry for the brands. I don't give a shit about them. Don't drink that fizzy shit. Check everything that you take in your body, from grams of sugar, from aspartame, from everything. Don't eat dairy. Like, that's another podcast. Like, I don't want to bore the youth, but everything you take in should only be positive. And if there are problems and you're not thinking right and you feel down and depressed, talk to someone. It's not embarrassing. It's not embarrassing. I felt like it was. Unfortunately, the generational mold that we were taught back in the day, it was like, don't embarrass yourself and don't let anyone know that you're sad and don't let them know you're not making no money. Yes, let them know, because that one person that you let know might be able to help you. So, boy, I could be here for hours, man. Them brothers, you know, credit to you, bro. I'm so proud of you for what you've done in your life, and you deserve it because I know where you came from, and people don't know where you came from, and they don't know the struggles that you had. Same with Colin. Certain man don't know where them man came from. They think it's just, them man. No, it's not like that. And same with me. I'm not in the position of wealth that certain men are in this world, but I'll tell you something now, my mentality and everything else, I'm so happy that I changed my life for the better, because I could have gone a very, very bad way. You know, I probably would be in jail by now. That's the long and short of it. I would have been in jail by now because of the influences that I had around me, that some man just tell you to do this and do that. Most of my real dons, them man were always like, stay away from this and rare. But I'm just, I'm grateful, man. Grateful for the position that I'm in today. You get me? And for the youth, be smart, man. Be smart. It's not cool to be an idiot. It's not cool to follow the crowd. Don't follow the crowd. Be your own light, man. Be your own shining light. You ain't got to be with all them man and saying stuff. And again, please, like, PlayStation 5s and Jordans and Rolexes means absolutely nothing. It means nothing. When you see certain men doing what they do, I only promote certain things because I got given certain things, you get me? And it's within certain agreements that we got to be the way we are today. And we promote brands like this because we do earn a little crust off certain things. And, it is that way. And sometimes it is, I wouldn't say it's desperation, but we just have to do certain things to make a little bit of money here and there. But as for influencing the youth in the wrong way and kids thinking that Rolexes and PlayStation and Louboutins and spending £800 on a rucksack is the way forward, it's definitely not so. Yeah. Sometimes it's nice to get that off my chest. I know brothers are sitting there thinking, happy, allow me, man. Allow me. Yeah, allow me.
I'm sitting there like, I don't know this guy. Who the heck is
Nah, hey, listen, brothers is my family, bro. Brothers ain't that guy anyway. And he knows. Sometimes we got to do certain things in life that we don't feel happy about or proud about. But you know what? We did think that these things and these material things were the way forward, and having these Louboutins and red bottoms, and nah, man, it's not about that no more. It's about spreading and sharing and helping others. And can you donate to someone to give them an extra little piece of life? And I'm all about humans now, man. And I really feel so passionate about helping everyone. I don't care where you're from, color, nationality. It means nothing to me because we're all exactly the same. Means nothing anymore. You get me? And all these racist dons out there, boy, fix up your blood clot, because we're not about that. You get me? We're from a multicultural world, and that's what it is. And everyone that's here today deserves to be here. That's all it is. That's all it is.
Thank you very much, man. And this
has
been an excellent one. It's so funny because before the pod, I was just like, I don't know what I'm gonna say today. And then we were like, just talk, and yeah, like normal, and it's flown by, and like you said, we could probably go on for like another hour or two, innit?
Yeah, but, easy.
So yeah, thank you very much for that, man. And guys,
thank you for having me on, man. I appreciate it as well. I'm glad brothers hounded me for weeks, boy. When you coming? When you gonna be on? When you gonna? I was like, I'm coming.
It's nice to know that he's actually doing what he's.
Nah, he's active, brother. You mad? Come like an ex-girlfriend or something, like every day, fucking every single day, every day. When are you coming? I was like, soon. I'm coming.
It's funny because he's actually frozen.
I'm back now. What happened there?
Oh, you're back. Yeah. you froze for a bit, but yeah, no, love that. And yeah, big up, guys, and Haks. More life to you, man. And
you too, my brother. You too, man. I hope you're happy and healthy, and I hope your family are well. And
everyone's good, man. Same to you, man. Same to you. So yeah, and
same to brothers as well. Obviously, I know brothers. I speak to brothers.
Hey, that was a good one, man. I enjoyed that. Thanks for coming on, man.
But yeah,
you're welcome, G. Anything, anytime, whatever you man need. If you need promotion for the podcast, anything, anytime, just tell me. I'll put the swipe ups up there, and I'll promote the fucking podcast every week, bruv. So you just gotta ask me. Just gotta ask, man. Innit? I'm there. And hopefully I get to meet you, bro, in person. You get me? It'd be nice to see you one day.
Don't worry.
For a little shisha.
I've got some content we're gonna do. So you're good.
Let's do it. Yeah. Let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. I'm gonna come up and stay at Brothers soon, or in the ends, wherever you are. You get me? We do it.
Yes, love that. I'm gonna hold you to that.
Come on, I'm down.
So yeah, man. Cool, guys. We're out.
Love.